It's been a warm day. I wouldn't say a hot day across the province, which is good because there are a couple of fires on the go, but the warm weather will return as we go into Wednesday and Thursday, and heat warnings are in effect now for even the St. John's area. But going back to yesterday, the hot, dry, and breezy conditions led to fires spreading out of control in a couple areas. The one near Chance Harbor is the one I'm showing you here now. This fire spread very quickly. It caused this area to be basically evacuated, which seems like it's mostly cabin country. Not to say that's good or bad. It's a shame. It does sound like some folks have lost their cabins, but it led to a very fast evacuation of this area on Bonavista Bay in the Chance Harbor. And these pictures show the story very well. I mean, that's a stunning photo there. And basically, it sounds like the fire is 1,200 hectares in size. They're working it today. They'll work it over the next few days, and hopefully the fire conditions, meaning the warm, dry, windy conditions, aren't as ideal over the next couple of days. In fact, it looks like Thursday may be getting a little bit of a backdoor cold front coming into parts of Central during the second half of the afternoon, mainly right along the coast. The water bombers were on that fire. Heroes, as are the firefighters that are not too far from having to be on the ground here. We have a severe thunderstorm watch in effect now for southeastern Labrador. The warning has been ended for the Eagle River area, and as we take a look at the simulated radar data and the actual satellite data, it does look like those storms now are going to pass to the south of Cartwright between, looks like Cartwright and almost Mary's Harbor. And one of the cool things I can do with the product I have is we can actually look at this into the future. So we'll set this into motion now, and we will just loop this one time, and you'll see here over the next couple of hours, most of those storms are going to move offshore. It looks like after 8 or 9 o'clock. But Cartwright, Mary's Harbor, even the St. Anthony area, you're likely going to see some showers, possibly even some thunder showers as we go into this evening. But those showers, they are along a front. Behind that front turns much, much cooler overnight. Lows around 9-10 degrees across much of Labrador, much more comfortable. And then we look at the highs tomorrow, upper teens, low 20s. A beautiful Wednesday looks like it is on tap. And Thursday does not look much different. Friday looks like some rain in Lab West and really across the board. And we'll get to that in just a second, even though I'm only showing you Labrador West's 7-day forecast. To see more 7-day forecasts, simply visit sheerweather.ca. You can see the one for your area. I have lots of them there on the website. Just click on the forecast and the drop-down menu. On the island, it's going to be hot again tomorrow and Thursday. Heat warnings are in effect and in fact have been expanded to now include St. John's and vicinity and the Avalon Peninsula North. And that's tomorrow and Thursday. Why? Well, today wasn't too bad. 22 degrees for the high in town, 26 in Gander, Badger 28, 23 degrees in Deer Lake. But tomorrow is going to be much warmer. Here's your forecast for St. John's and the metro area for tomorrow and Thursday. You're 28 degrees again on Thursday. In areas of central and western, likely only going to be warmer than that. Some areas Thursday are going to be over 30 degrees again for the second or perhaps even third time this week. Now we are seeing some rain showers out there right now, a little bit of a, I guess not a bad thing, a little bit of a respite, helping to keep things a bit on the cooler side. Showers right now look like they are around Placentia down towards St. Bride's, going to pass over Trepassey, and we're also likely seeing a little bit of fog for our southern-facing shoreline friends as well. Future radar will show the showers that we're seeing in Labrador roll offshore overnight. By tomorrow morning, not a whole lot going on. Tomorrow during the second half of the day, maybe a few showers on the lower north shore of Quebec, but overall a sunny Wednesday is on tap, and that's why it's going to be a little warmer than the last couple of days. And what I mean is than today, because today has not been that sunny. Tomorrow is going to be sunny. Lows tonight, mid to upper teens. Again, when you get a heat warning, temperatures don't really drop below 16 or 17. And there's your forecast high for tomorrow. Upper 20s for a lot of areas, near 30 for a lot of areas. And we take a look at that 7-day for the Avalon, 28 on Thursday, 25 on Friday. A few showers coming in on Saturday. For eastern Newfoundland, this is basically areas west of the Avalon, north of the Burin Peninsula. Low 30s Wednesday and Thursday, a little bit cooler as we get to the weekend, but right now the weekend looks pretty nice. Central Newfoundland looking at low 30s on Thursday, but cooling back down to the mid-20s on Friday, and Saturday and Sunday right now look pretty good. And then looking to the west coast, upper 20s on Thursday, not quite as hot. Looks like some light rain on Friday, and as we go into Saturday and Sunday, the weather looks fairly quiet. And our friends on the south coast, temperatures going to be in the middle teens to around 20 degrees. Northern Peninsula, if I were to show this, would basically show the same thing, essentially. Now, most areas do have rain in the forecast for Friday, and essentially for good reason. We are going to see some rain coming in, it looks like during the day Friday for much of Labrador, and there's the forecast right there. So future radar and clouds Friday morning, heavy rainfall on the way for parts of Labrador. Looks like widespread showers, maybe some thunder showers on the way for the island on Friday, mainly south and west. Those move through Friday night, easing off Saturday morning, and that right now looks like it is going to set the stage for a pretty nice, hopefully pretty nice, Saturday morning. So we're going to keep a very close eye on that as we kind of move through time, and we do get a good look at the forecast for the weekend. It's not looking too bad, at least for the moment. So I'll have an update for you tomorrow morning. Beyond that, be sure to get the app, sureweather.ca. The app is not on sureweather.ca. Well, you can get the links to the app on sureweather.ca. I'm new to this whole promotional thing. Obviously, you can get the app, Apple App Store, Google Play Store. Find the links on sureweather.ca. You can also get lots of weather, my weather forecasts on the website as well. And also follow me on the socials, Facebook, Twitter, X, TikTok. Wherever you can find Eddie Shear, that's me. Have a great Tuesday evening, and we'll talk soon.